Today we're going to read My Five Senses. It's a nonfiction story, an informational text, so we've got to work through our 5 parts. The topic, main idea, and at least 3 details. We're going to have a lot of details in here, okay? So let's enjoy My Five Senses. My Five Senses. As we read it, make sure you guys are thinking about the topic, main idea, and at least 3 details to share. My Five Senses by Aliki. Aliki did the writing as the author, and he also did the pictures as the illustrator. My Five Senses. I can see. I see with my eyes. I can hear. I hear with my ears. What's he hearing? I can smell. I smell with my nose. I can taste. I taste with my tongue. I can touch. I touch with my fingers. I do all this with my senses. I have 5 senses. When I see the sun, or a frog, or my baby sister, I use my sense of sight. I am seeing. She's tasting. When I hear a drum, or a fire engine, or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I am hearing. When I smell soap, or a pine tree, or cookies just out of the oven, I use my sense of smell. I am smelling. When I drink my milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. I am tasting. When I touch a kitten, or a ball, or water, I use my sense of touch. I am touching. Sometimes I use all of my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I'm using at that time. When I look at the moon and the stars, I use one sense. I am seeing. When I laugh and play with my puppy, I use 4 senses. I see, hear, smell, and touch. When I bounce a ball, I use 3 senses. I see, hear, touch. Sometimes I use more of one sense and less of another, but each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all there is to see, hear all there is to hear, smell all there is to smell, taste all there is to taste, touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go, whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. And that's the end. So that was my 5 senses. Okay, let's get to our 5 parts. What was the topic? Well, the topic's going to be science. Okay? What's the main idea? The main idea is right there in the title. 5 senses. And then we need 3 details. The details can be very simple as your tongue is for taste. Your eyes are for sight. Okay? But then he got into and was talking about that game. That was a cool game of how many different senses he uses. So another detail can be is you use more than one sense at a time. Boys and girls, one thing I did want to talk about is one of the senses they were talking about is touch. Touch, it's also called feel, and it's not just with your fingers. You can feel things as they brush up against your leg. As you roll down the hill, if there's a sharp rock, you'll feel it hit you in the side. Okay? So your sense of feel is all over your body. I want you guys to be scientists. I want you to get out there and use your 5 senses. I see a cat. Okay? Write about it. Draw a picture. I see a cat. It has 3 colors. Black, white, and brown. I pet the cat. It feels soft. Okay? Be a scientist. Get out there. Whatever you do, don't taste the cat. Okay, guys. See you later.